a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning.
Viewers, welcome back this morning to the Tobago Updates morning show. Just before we get into our next interview, we've got a quick birthday to send out, and that birthday is going out this morning to. That birthday is going out to Shanique Hall from her mom, Chazelle Hills, her dad, Sean Hall, her grandmom, Cheryl Clark, and the rest of the family. And today she is celebrating 10 years. So happy birthday going out to you this morning, Shanique Hall. And we trust that you have a great one today. All right, and we're going to switch gears here as we focus this morning on Robyn Gale, who is the sales and marketing manager of Ecliff Eli Limited. And this morning, the focus is on Spotlight on Youth Potential. Good morning and welcome to Robyn Gale.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. It's good to have you on the program. Before we get into things here, Robyn, give us an idea of Ecliff Eli and the brand itself and on what it is you actually offer.
Okay, sure.
I'm not sure. Our guys are sorting it out. And I guess we're going to be back with her shortly.
Happening there in the mix. But I'm certainly looking forward to this highlight as we speak. Ecliff Eli and taking on what I consider to be that greater social responsibility. My understanding, Spotlight on Youth Potential, an initiative of the menswear brand is focused on supporting male high school graduates of 2023. So we're really looking forward to hearing about that initiative.
Yeah, and certainly. And I saw there were several other entities throughout Tobago this year that focused on supporting students who were willing to, but just could not afford to graduate for 2023. Okay, I think she's back with us.
All right, so good morning again and welcome to you, Robyn Gale, joining us as Sales and Marketing Manager of Ecliff Eli.
Yes.
All right, so this morning we're speaking about the Spotlight, and Rhea was just asking, tell us a little bit about the brand in terms of Ecliff Eli before we dive into this very noble initiative.
Of course, Ecliff Eli is a menswear brand. We focus on making custom suits for men, as well as we have a selection of retail off-the-rack suits, as well as accessories and a resort wear line as well. Ecliff Eli Limited was actually founded by Mr. Ecliff Eli, who is the managing director and the creative director at the brand. He's what we call the master tailor. So we focus on making sure that our men, all of our customers, get that custom fit. That is what will help propel their confidence, what will help propel their self-image that they want for any special event that may require a suit for. So it might be for a wedding, for a graduation, it might be because they need it for work, or they might be a celebrity performer and their onstage persona is important to them. That is where Ecliff Eli would come in terms of helping you master your wardrobe to reflect your personality as well as to enhance your unique body type.
All right. The Spotlight on Youth Potential, an initiative of the menswear brand Ecliff Eli, supporting male high school graduates 2023. Tell us about this initiative.
Yes, we are. So what we wanted to do, this initiative actually started last year. 2023, it will be the second installment. What we wanted to do is to, as you said, support the young graduates, the young male graduates as they journey into that second phase or that new phase in life by assisting in their suit for their graduation. So what we would have done, we would have approached schools and let them know that the students, the graduating students, would be able to get a discount from our brand for our custom suits, and it was a sizable discount. They would have gotten 27 to 30% off from the custom suits. And for the schools that have decided to partner with us, we went a step further. We said, hey, send in your nominees for the student, the most outstanding student in that year group who would have excelled in terms of academics, in terms of extracurricular activities. Let us know about them and give us the opportunity to be able to outfit the young man head to toe in Ecliff Eli wardrobe, as well as pay for his graduation ticket and we also wanted to make a contribution towards the school as well. So this is something that we launched in Trinidad and also in Tobago. And we have selected one particular school from Tobago that had an overwhelming response to the Spotlight on Youth Potential. And so we were able to award their nominee as well, their student, which would be called the Outstanding Student in the Spotlight for Youth Potential campaign.
Give us an idea of what this initiative does for that young man. The focus on boys and on men is really underrated. We tend to concentrate so much more on the girls and the women. But what is this initiative targeting young men? What does it do for them, their confidence? What does it do for the way they walk? What does it do for them on a whole?
So the young men, they would experience luxury and dress in the Ecliphi way. So when it is they come to the brand, to any one of our stores, they would experience exactly what a C-suite professional would experience when they come to Ecliphi, exactly what the celebrities will experience when they come to Ecliphi. We will roll out the red carpet treatment for these young men to get that sense of pride and self-worth instilled in them from this very young age, and also to help to encourage them to actually to motivate them to think about what they expect for themselves in the future as grown men, what they would like for themselves, how they would like to represent themselves in their different careers. So they would come in, they would have a conversation with our stylist who will sit and guide them through the selection process, discuss with them the events, how they would like to look, share tips with them in terms of fashion and image and so on, so that they can create and craft the best suit that will best represent them now, and also something they'll be proud of looking back at 2023. So we want to allow the young men to experience the things that men in our society are experiencing, that these young men probably wouldn't have the opportunity to experience because of their age and because of where they are in life. So it's like a stepping stone or a seed that we want to plant in their minds, that they are worthy, that they have a bright future ahead of them, that they should pay attention to how they look and how they dress from now, and use the learnings to be able to, use it as a motivation moving forward as they go into the new stage, the new cycle that they'll be heading out into, whatever stage that might be.
Robyn, we certainly can't miss this opportunity to highlight the outstanding students selected from Tobago and the school that stands in focus. And by the time you're doing this again next year, you'll have several more participating. In fact, you might have to come to Tobago with more than one. All right, so tell us about the outstanding student and school selected.
Okay, so it is our honor to be able to say today that we have selected Signal Hill Secondary as our winner for Tobago. So we're extremely proud of the young men, and also we just want to thank the teachers, the faculty that would have been involved in propelling this initiative. And the young man that was chosen and selected by the faculty was a young man named Sheldon, and I want to give him huge congratulations on behalf of the brand. So he would have recently gone into our Crown Point Tobago location and would have met him and his mother. They would have met with our stylist there, and they would have gone through the different options for his graduation. I believe his graduation was last night, actually. So I'm awaiting the footage, the photos as well, yeah, and also his feedback in terms of how he felt, and to really have a conversation with his mother as well to find out how this has really impacted him. Because I remember as a child, as a teenager, anytime I would have gotten any kind of recognition or award from the generations ahead of us, whether it be in school or whether it be from a company, like a corporate company, it really did something for me in terms of telling me I can do this. I have been doing something that people are proud of, and I want to continue on along that road. So the young men need to have things that they can reflect on and know that an entire company, an entire regional brand is behind this young man, is behind Sheldon, is behind that school, behind Signal Hill, and use that every time it is they might have maybe a down moment or a moment where they might be doubting themselves, to remind themselves that they are heading somewhere, and that society is looking on, at the Cliffy Lie is looking on, at the generations ahead of them are looking on and encouraging and supporting. So I want to find out from his mom about that, if she has seen any change in terms of, his confidence.
Most
All
definitely.
right.
And I stand to be corrected here, but even though the graduation may have been yesterday, I think the dinner should be
The
coming up
dinner
on Wednesday.
is Wednesday. Yes, the wedding is
So
Wednesday. Yeah.
we are certainly looking forward to seeing those pictures as well. Certainly, he's going to be up on screen, and we will be congratulating him. I'd love to see the before and after pics. I'm hoping that's what we do.
It's like I tell my students, no pressure at all. But Sheldon, Signal Hill Secondary, you are the outstanding one here in this year's Youth Spotlight Initiative by Ecliff Eli. So as we prepare to wrap this morning's interview, tell us very quickly again to remind our viewers, those particularly who are based in Tobago. We know that you would have had the grand opening of your store earlier on in this year. Just remind us again of contact information and reaching out to the outlet.
Oh, sure. We launched our Tobago location in February of this year, and it is located in Crown Point, so it is right next to Republic Bank. We are open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Saturday.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for chatting with us this morning. And that is Robyn Gale. It's a pleasure, certainly a pleasure chatting with you. And we're certainly looking
Thank
forward to
you.
these pics coming up a little bit later on in the week.
Yes,
All
yes.
the
Thank
best
you
to you.
very much.
Thank you so much again for joining us here on the Tobago Updates morning show, continuing to bring you the information. And as I said from the very start, Ecliff Eli, both the brand and the man, continuing to ensure that they take on that social responsibility to be able to give back. And this really follows through from the conversations that we would have had from when he came on to the show earlier on, giving that commitment to doing more than just the business, more than just the business, to be able to give back. And I think it sends a very good message, because we see broadly Ecliff has been able to enjoy a great level of success regionally, internationally, and so on, and taking that opportunity to give back. And I think it also sends a good signal to our very own outstanding stylists and persons right here in Tobago, taking their brand at the national and regional level. Really showing that there is a broader market for what we provide in Tobago, and in fact Trinidad and Tobago. But viewers, we are just about out of time, and we got to leave it there. And I certainly couldn't miss the opportunity. Quick shout outs: Sharon, Godfrey, Vern, Gail, Brenda, Otis, Terry Trinidad in the mix, Selma Lashley, June Abraham, Lisa James, Debbie Watson, David Elliott, QK Melville. Shout outs to each and every one of you. And we want to say thank you so much for continuing to choose the Tobago Updates morning show. Rhea?
All right. And we can leave it right there. We want to thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.